Today, I'm going to show you how you can eat the carnivore diet for less than $5 a meal. That's less than $10 a day. And that means it's less than $70 for the week. This is carnivore on a budget, but this is very clean, very good carnivore. And I did this for exactly a week. I'm actually now on day number 9 right now of doing this exact thing. And I'll tell you my results with doing it as well. All right. First of all, I'm going to give you two different options here because I know not everybody has the same grocery stores and so forth at where they live. So I'm going to give you Walmart and I'm going to give you an example with Aldi. I think most people are going to have a Walmart and a good amount of people are probably going to have an Aldi. So hopefully you have one of those two. But even if you don't, prices probably aren't going to be that much more. These are just two specific examples that I used. All right, so we'll start with Walmart. Um, what you do is this is basically a ground beef and eggs diet meal, right? So whether it's ground beef, burger patties, whatever, what I have found is that burger patties tend to be cheaper than the ground beef. For instance, at Walmart, you can get the 75-25, so that's 75% lean, 25% fat burgers for $3.99 a pound, but their ground beef is like 5 something a pound. So the burger patties are definitely cheaper. All right, so you can get a 3-pound package of those burger patties for $11.97. And they're 100% beef. So they are, there's nothing going on with them. They are good beef. Eggs is the other thing. You can get a dozen eggs, just the regular eggs, at $1.92. I know sometimes that fluctuates. I live in Virginia. I'm actually in the Fredericksburg area, and our prices aren't necessarily cheap. But I know that they might not be as expensive as some people out there. So I understand your prices might be a little more than these, but at the same time, that means everything by where you live is probably more than what it is for me. So you got to keep that into perspective. All right. So eggs, going back to them. Yes, if you can get pasture raised eggs, um, that would be the best to do, right? But if you're on a budget and all you can afford are just regular eggs, the large eggs, go for them. It's fine. You can eat that way. That's pretty much all I ever eat when I get eggs, and I've been doing this for 2 years. All right. So again, $1.92 for a dozen of those eggs, right? Now, this next one's kind of optional, but butter. If you want to cook your eggs in butter, you can get butter. Um, I got this West Gold grass-fed butter for $3.98, and that butter will last me pretty much the entire week. All right, so when you put this together, what you're eating is 4 burger patties, which is 1 pound of beef, and 6 eggs. 1 pound of beef and 6 eggs. It's quite a bit of food. I'm 6'4", and it fills me up. Um, I'm not necessarily that active, but I'm not like just completely sitting, and it fills me up fine. And again, I eat 2 meals of this. So meal number one could be the 4 beef burger patties and 6 eggs, and then 5-6 hours later, I could do the same exact thing. That in that case, I used a dozen eggs and I used 2 pounds of burger patties. For one meal, it comes out to $4.95 per meal. For the day, it's $9.90. Plus, the butter is probably about 50 cents per day. If you don't want to use the butter, though, like I said, it was optional. So if you don't want to use the butter, cook your burgers up and get the burger grease and use that to cook your eggs in. That way, you don't have to spend the money on the butter if you don't want to. So that's the Walmart option. Less than $10 a day. That is less than $70 for the week. I know you're just eating burgers and eggs, but there are other people out there that do it, and that is carnivore on a budget. That's showing you that you can do it for a really good price, and you can be sustainable with it. So now let's go to Aldi because Aldi's even cheaper. You can get their 75-25 burger patties, a 3-pound bag for $8.49. That's an absolute steal. That's $2.83 a pound. Um, their ground beef is much more than that. I think their ground beef this last time was on sale for $3.99 a pound. So this is less than $1 or more than $1 a pound cheaper to do the burger patty. So definitely do the burger patties, the 75-25 is cheaper than like the 80-20 and so forth. And the better fat content is better for you on carnivore anyway. All right, the eggs there, the large eggs are $1.64 for a dozen eggs. And I got this Irish pure butter for $2.85. So this all comes out to $3.65 per meal or $7.30 for the day, plus actually less than 50 cents a day for the butter if you use butter. But we'll just throw that in there and we'll even make it 70 cents. And that comes out to $8 for the day. That's still 8 times 7 days is $56 for the week to eat. You don't need anything else. You drinking water. You can drink water from home. You don't need anything else. That's all it costs to do this. Again, you don't have to have the butter. You can use the burger grease and it'll be $7.30 for the day. Now, again, I know you might have a little bit of a different price where you live, but you get the idea here of what I did. Now, the burger patties, this is quick, right? You can put these in an air fryer if you want, and the burger patties will cook up in 10 minutes. The eggs in a pan on the stove, 10 to 12 minutes. So, very quick preparation, very quick cooking. You can have your meal ready in 10 to 12 minutes, eat it, and you're good. Now, again, I'm 6'4. I've been doing this. A pound of beef and 6 eggs at a meal, 2 meals a day. I've been doing this now for over a week, actually at 9 days now. After the first week of doing this, I actually lost 7 pounds. So not only is this working great, I'm losing weight. And here's the thing for that day, when you look at the content, if you believe in calories, which I'm not really into the calorie thing, I don't believe in the whole calorie thing. But if you look at that, for anybody that thinks that I'm under eating, you look at the beef burger patties, and I look at what's listed for the calories on the package. I look at the eggs and what's listed. Not even talking about the butter, just the beef burger patties and the eggs. I'm eating just under 3,500 calories a day. It's 3,480 calories, I believe. So you might as well say 3,500 calories for the day. And in a week, I lost 7 pounds. That's the power of the carnivore diet. And that's how simple and cheap you can make the carnivore diet. Don't let anybody tell you that carnivore diet is expensive. Less than $70 a week. I mean, the Aldi option with no butter, $7.30. Even if you add the butter, and it's not going to be that quite that much, but even so, $8 for the day, you cannot beat that.